You grew up in L.A.?
I am everything LA. Yes.
Did you ever, before you go, did you ever have, and I mean, how did you not fall into gang culture? Was it not in your area or?
What? My father is the, founding members of the biggest Piru Blood gang in Los Angeles. So, I mean, my dad was a street dude, a straight gangster. We grew up with, pistols in the house. Couldn't walk in the house until we checked the whole house with a pistol. He was one of the biggest drug dealers from state to state. He's no longer. That's why we could talk about it. Went to jail for murder. When I was 2, beat the case, came out, and then the story goes from there. But yeah, so I'm a product of a street guy.
You're a product of it, right?
I'm a proud product of a street guy. Life wouldn't have been as amazing as it was without being that product. And because of that product is why I'm able to have such a broad, repertoire of things that I can talk about and talk to. I'm not speaking from a book. I speak from experience. And so I've seen a lot. My dad was a womanizer, the best father ever. But he has 6 of us by 5 women. Product of a street guy.
Yeah, product of, and you say that with the most pride ever, though, right? Well, most people, when they think about that lifestyle, they demean it. They frown on it.
And it's because, not everybody's blessed to have a father who's in that lifestyle, but he's a daddy.
Yeah.
So I seen him womanize women. That doesn't mean abuse. That means he had multiple women he's sleeping with, having kids with. And I had him be able to sit in front of me and say, if you meet a man who looks like me, smells like me, thinks like me, run, because he's going to end up dead or in jail. Don't date anything like me. He said, if you get a man who can father like me, you're lucky. But if you get a man who's anything like me, don't bring him home. And I was able to openly tell my father, I know we got a rap father, I don't like that you got all these kids by all these women. And he said, baby, I'm happy you don't like it. Please don't get anything like it since you don't like it. So with me, I had a father who spoiled me. He loved on me. He taught me the game. We were best friends, very close, bought me my first car, gave me my first ring on my ring finger, So I had all these first with a father who was my first love. And a lot of young girls get fathers who choose the streets over me. And my father said, listen, and in his words, y'all know, remember he's a street guy. He said, there's no HOE or no streets that ever come before you. And I told him, the streets I agree with, but a woman I don't. Because if you end up married and have a wife, I believe she comes before us. And he said, those are your beliefs. Let your husband do that with you. They made my beliefs. Period. He said, I wasn't meant to be a husband. I was meant to be a father.